Hello and welcome back to another one of my vlogs. This time though, doing a little different because I have a very busy weekend coming up. So I thought I would do a weekday reading vlog. So I teach and the school I teach at is a private school, and we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't have school on Fridays unless there's like, you know, well, there's rare occasions that we have school on Fridays, but this week for sure I work Monday through Thursday. So I figure I would go ahead and do a workday reading vlog. So, however, here's the kicker. It is the 9th, November 9th. It is already 9 p.m. and I haven't read anything yet today. So, here are my choices. So in my November TBR, I did draw from my jar, the book Hungry. So I figure I can read it. This is one of my choices to read this week. I also, not even on my actual TBR, but a cozy mystery reading group that I'm in. The November pick is one called Snow Way Out by, I'm looking at my Kindle. Snow Way Out by Christine Hewsome or Hewsome, something like that. So there's that I have to read in November. So those are both November reads. As far as audiobooks go, I have, let's see. Oops, wrong app. Okay, so I do have, okay, so one of my prompts that I picked is a book with a beautiful cover. So the original book that I picked to do that is called something orchard, I forget. Anyways, that, oh, At the Edge of the Orchard, I think it's called. But anyways, I started reading that. I did start reading that, and I really don't like it. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It's supposed to be set back in like the 1800s, and some of the things that they're saying, like the phrases, I'm like, that 100% was not said back then. It just does not, it's not my kind of book. So I'm literally just gonna get rid of that book. I DNF'd it. I read maybe 3 chapters and I was like, no, I do not like this. So I'm gonna have to switch that up to a different book with a beautiful cover. So I was looking on Libby and I did see the 10,000 Doors of January. So I don't know if you can even see it at all. This one. So because that cover is really beautiful. So if I decide to read that one, which I've already listened to like, what, 10% of it? Yeah, I'm like 10% of it. I started listening to it last night. So that can be my beautiful cover. And if I really like it, then I'm going to buy it because I already put it in my list on Amazon. So there's that. Another one that I started listening to is The Paris Seamstress, which is this one up top right here, if it'll show it. There it is. The Paris Seamstress by Natasha Lester. That one, sounded good, so I've been liking that. I also put on my loan shelf The House on Foster Hill because I own that one and I've been wanting to read it anyways. And I was thinking about using that as my beautiful cover, but I mean, it's a cool cover, but it's like a rundown house, so that's not technically a beautiful cover. So I'll probably just read that one just because I want to. Then there was another one called The Lost Castle by Christy Cameron. That looks beautiful. And then another one called The Walk that looked beautiful. So I have all those choices for my audiobook. However, the 10,000 Doors of January is a skip the line loan. And I only have it because I got it yesterday. I only have it for 6 more days. So I'm going to listen to that one. So I'll probably use that as my beautiful cover because I really do like that one. But I might not really listen to it until like maybe tonight as I'm going to bed. And then maybe tomorrow. Meanwhile, I want to physically read. So, Hungry or Snow Way Out. I think I'm gonna do Hungry because that is on my November TBR. I already, like, you know, promised BookTube that I would read that one. So now, since then, I've kind of read some reviews and I do not think that I'm gonna like it personally. If I DNF it, I'm not gonna feel bad, because I used to feel bad when I DNF'd books, but I just don't anymore. Because have you ever seen that that little saying or meme or whatever that says life's too short to read bad books? I am with that now. So if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not gonna waste my time on it. And I'll just draw from my jar again, because this was a jar pick. So I'll just redraw. It won't hurt my feelings any. But anyway, so I'll try to read that for a little bit tonight. If I don't like it, then I will switch to Snow Way Out on my Kindle, or start listening to one of the audiobooks. So that is my first update, which is that I've read nothing yet today. So I'm gonna get started and I will let you know. Probably not until tomorrow. Maybe I'll bring my camera to work with me so I can give you some updates. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, so today is the 10th, which means today is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. I am still at work because I'm still an adult who has a job. But I figured I would give a quick update. It's almost noon. My class is about to come in from recess, but I am almost finished reading Hungry. I don't really care for it. It's okay. I'll explain more later, but it's fine. I don't know. Maybe I've outgrown it. I don't really know, but I'm not really that into it. So, whatever, I'm almost finished with it. And I'm about, let's see, let me look at my phone. I am about 15% into the Paris Seamstress audiobook, which I'm liking it a little more than Hungry. So far I'm not like loving it, but I'm only 15% in, so it can get better. But I ordered that on Amazon so I can have the physical copy. So yeah, that's where I am so far. After work, I know that we're going to go to dinner for my birthday. Oh, look. My husband ordered me flowers, had them delivered to my school today. I'm so in love with these colors. So beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. But anyway, so I thought that was really sweet. And he got me a matcha from Dunkin' this morning. But yeah, so my day's going pretty good. Pretty relaxed and slow. We are down a lot of students just for what's going on in the world today. But I mean, things are going good. It's been a good birthday so far. So, yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna listen to some more of my audiobook. Or maybe I'll just read this one and finish it first. And I'll give you more updates this evening. Okay, so I have not had a chance to record all day long. Work was kind of a little bit crazier. And I just didn't have a chance. So I even took my camera to school with me to record and didn't get to. And it is 5 till 11 tonight. It's Wednesday the 11th. It's 5 till 11 and I'm just now letting you know. I did finish Hungry. Did not like it. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. So this book is basically your typical dystopian. So there's a girl protagonist, like most dystopians. She suspects things aren't right in the world. So she rebels, she meets a boy, she runs off with him, and they have plans of like changing the world and making everything better and fixing it and all that stuff. Well, first of all, the plot. In this perfect world where no one's ever hungry because they like, I mean, I read the synopsis for you, so you know what the plot is. But the girl, her name is Talia, and basically she starts feeling hunger, which is essentially illegal. So she meets a boy named Basil, and don't get me started, or Basil, don't get me started on the names in this book. They are really annoying. Don't make much sense. I don't know really what to say about the whole thing. I'll tell you everything I hate about it later. But yeah, I finished Hungry. I finished The Paris Seamstress that I was listening to on audiobook. And I started The House on Foster Hill because I just really wanted to read it. I am on chapter, see, I started listening to it at work because I left the book at home. So I am on chapter 9. So I'm about 20% through. I will keep reading this tonight a little bit before I go to bed, and then probably finish it, or at least get closer to finishing it tomorrow. So that's pretty much where I am. So I've completed Hungry, and I've completed The Paris Seamstress. And 2 stars, literally. And The Paris Seamstress, like 3 stars. I'll explain all that one later too, because I didn't love it. It's just, it's alright. Anyway, so that's my update for the night. I'm gonna take my camera to work tomorrow, and I hope to be able to update you more tomorrow, but we'll see. Talk to you later. Okay, so it is now the 12th. My dog just decided to start eating. Anyways, it's like 4:15. Yeah, it's about 4:15, and I just got home from work a little bit ago, and I wanted to give a quick update. So I have been reading The House on Foster Hill. Really good. I'm serious, like Jamie Jo Wright is literally like my new favorite author probably. And I am like a little further than 3/4 of the way through. So I just have a little bit left. There's 359 pages. I'm on 279. So I don't have much further to go. So I'm going to finish that today. Trying to straighten up my house a little bit. Some families coming into town. And then I won't have much time to read this evening, probably, because family will be in town. Although my husband is going on a trip, like a guy's trip. So I will have as late as I want to read tonight in my room with the light on if I feel like it. So I may do some reading tonight, we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna finish this book in the next little bit and give you more updates this evening. So talk to you later. Okay, so I don't even remember what day I filmed last, or the last thing I said. I guess I could take the non-lazy route and actually look back at my previous footage, or I could just guess and jump right in, because it is now Sunday night, Sunday the 15th, November 15th, and just now letting you know how it went, because like I told you, my weekend was so busy, and it actually started like Thursday right after work. So it wasn't even the weekend, it was like Thursday evening, all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then half of today. Was super busy, so here I am now giving you the wrap up of what happened during this vlog. So like I said, I don't remember exactly what to say. I do know that I had started reading Hungry and I did finish it. And I believe I told you that I finished it and I only gave it like 2 stars. I didn't really care for it. It was like your typical dystopian, except for not as good as other ones I've read. Or maybe I'm just over them. I don't know, but I didn't really care for it very much. Especially the ending. Like the ending, the ending was like not even explained. You ended the book with more questions. And I'm pretty positive, I don't think that there's a sequel to this book. I didn't really research it too much because I'm not interested in reading any further. I just didn't really like it. So 2 stars for Hungry. But that was my TBR jar pick for the month of November. So that's another book down. Another one that I ended up reading, because also in the month of November I was supposed to read a book with a beautiful cover. And originally I had picked this one, which was At the Edge of the Orchard, just because I really liked the cover. I don't know what it was that was so special about it to me, and as I had said previously, I just really didn't like it. I didn't get very far into it at all, so scratch that and picked something new. So I did pick the Paris Seamstress. I just thought it was like the sun coming through the Eiffel Tower, just all of it. I just thought it was super, super pretty. I love books with the Eiffel Tower on them. It's kind of like a new thing that I love. But anyways, this one, it was kind of a chunky book. I started off listening to the audiobook on Libby and I liked it, but I can't say that I loved it. I wrote a couple little notes to say I'll be real, I DNF'd it also. It was, what I read was okay. And then the further it got, it just, I mean, I would say even, I made it more than halfway through. I made it like 65% through. And I quit. And I'm still going to count it because I got really far. I'm not going to call it a complete DNF. And maybe I'll come back to it. I mean, I own it. I'm not going to get rid of it because, like I said, I love the cover. And I'm starting to collect books with the Eiffel Tower on them. So, or things about Paris on them, but it's just, it was kind of a disappointment. It didn't really feel like it was a historical fiction, which is what I was looking for in this book. Let's see, what are some things that I pointed out? I mean, okay, so I say it wasn't really a historical fiction. I mean, I guess it technically was. But it didn't have much to do with, it was supposed to be like about World War II, and like it mentions World War II in the summary or the synopsis or whatever, but it talked more about like fashion back then, which is cool. We need clothes, but it just wasn't the deep book that I was looking for after having read The Lost Girls of Paris recently, and I loved that one so much. I guess I was just looking for something like that, and it wasn't, I was just disappointed. It just really didn't do it for me, what I was wanting. So, but anyways, so that was book number 2, and I'm gonna consider this my pretty cover, and I'm gonna read plenty more books that are beautiful covers as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if I replace that prompt with yet another one if I find one that I think is even a prettier cover. But anyway, so that was my second book that I read during my work week reading vlog. And then the last book and the best book that I read was The House on Foster Hill by Jamie Jo Wright. I super loved this one. I wouldn't say that it was a 5-star. Let's see, I have read of hers. Oh, I've read Echoes Among the Stones, and I have read The Reckoning at, I don't know why I can never get this title proper, The Reckoning at Gossamer Pond. So I read that previously, like a week or 2 ago, and those ones I would say were 4-star books, possibly even 5-star. I don't know. I've heard The Curse of Misty Wayfair is way, way, way better. That I am guessing is going to be a 5-star book for me. So I would say these are like 4. But this book, The House on Foster Hill, so it says, Kane Prescott is no stranger to death. When her husband died 2 years ago, her pleas for further investigation into his suspicious demise fell on deaf ears. In desperate need of a fresh start, Kane purchases an old house, sight unseen, in her grandfather's Wisconsin hometown. But one look at the eerie abandoned house immediately leaves her questioning her rash decision. And when the house's dark history comes back with a vengeance, Kane is forced to face the terrifying realization she has nowhere left to hide. And then the way Jamie Jo writes books go is that there's always like a second timeline. So that is like the present day timeline, but then it talks about century earlier. The house on Foster Hill holds nothing but painful memories for Ivy Thorpe. When an unidentified woman is found dead on the property, Ivy is compelled to discover her identity. Ivy's search leads her into dangerous waters, resurrecting painful memories and forcing a reunion with the man who broke her heart. Can Ivy unravel the mystery and find a renewed hope before any other lives, including her own, are lost? So it was really good. I actually liked the older timeline with Ivy better than the current timeline, which was Kane Prescott. I mean, I like them both, but and that tends to happen, is that I like the older timeline better. But anyways, it was super good. 4 stars. Highly, highly enjoyed it. And I can't wait to jump into the next Jamie Jo write, which I'm probably going to do really soon. So anyways, that is what I read, these 3, this past week. So technically I started it, Teensy Weensy started a bit Monday night. So we'll call it a little bit on Monday. So then all day Tuesday, well, I mean I worked, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and like half of Thursday. So I would say like a total of 3 days, because part of Monday, part of Thursday. So in 3 days reading 3 books, although, like I said, this one I didn't get all the way through. But with that being said, I mean, it's fairly chunky. Well, it's not too chunky, I guess. Like 450 pages. And I got like 65% of the way through it, approximately. So, I call it a win. 2 stars, about 3 stars, and then 4 stars. So all in all, a good reading week. And I knocked out 2 of my November TBR books with these 2. So I only have 2 left for my 6 book TBR that like I'm set to do. So that's a good thing. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye.